Welcome to Touch Technology Review. Today I'm going to show you how to install WordPress on your own server. For those of you coming to WordPress for the first time, you might have been referred to it from a friend or a colleague. My thoughts as a developer, as a digital creative about WordPress are that it certainly is one of the best open source content managed web solutions available at the moment. It's very, very well supported. It has around 28% of the internet using it so far, which equates to around 15 million websites, I'm told. So it really has a very broad and wide adoption worldwide. And the benefits of that popularity are that it's going to have ongoing updates and support, which is going to keep it robust and secure. And also that you're going to be able to download a range of updates to extend its core functionality. So that's really important when you're considering which web development platform we want to be using. Now, the easy way to use WordPress is just to go to wordpress.com and follow the few prompts and build your website online. But in this approach, I'm going to show you how to download the installation package and put it onto your own server, which ultimately gives you full control over the installation, allowing you to install extended functionality from plugins and also to reduce your ongoing monthly costs because you are only going to pay for your web hosting fees. There's no monthly costs from WordPress itself. So there's a lot of advantages in doing this, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, before you can go and install WordPress on your own server, you're going to need two things. Firstly, you need a domain name, which you can go and purchase from a domain name registrar. And then you're going to need a web hosting package. Now, if you haven't got any of these, jump on Google now and go ahead and order your domain and order your web hosting package. And once you've done that, log directly into your CPanel, and then you're ready to follow the following steps. The first thing we're going to do is to head over to wordpress.org and download the installation package of WordPress. Once you've got that sitting on your computer, log into your CPanel of your hosting package and go and find the file manager. When you click on the file manager, you'll be taken to the directory of your web files, and we're going to click on the www folder or the public HTML folder, and then we're going to select the upload file icon and upload our WordPress zip file that we had downloaded in the previous step. The next step is to press the extract icon in the top menu to extract all of our WordPress files from the zip file we just uploaded into a folder called WordPress. Now, in most cases, we want to put the WordPress installation in our root directory so that when people visit our website, they're immediately taken to your WordPress website. So to do this, you need to select all the files inside of your WordPress folder, and you need to move them into the main directory. So to do this, hold down your Shift key and select them all. Then you need to select the Move option in the top menu and move all of your files into the main directory. The next one, and probably the most complicated step of them all, is creating a database. We're going to go to the MySQL databases option in our cPanel control panel, and we're going to create a new database by giving it a unique name. So you can call this database any name that you choose. I've chosen test for this particular example. Once I've done this, I now need to go and create a user for my database. So scroll further down the page, and I'm going to create a username. I'll just use the word touch for Touch Technology Review, and I'll have it generate a secure password. You can copy and paste that password before you close the window, and you can store that in a safe place so you can remember it later on, because you're going to need this when you're setting up WordPress in the final step. So we've now got a new database created. We've got a new user we can assign to the database. And now we're going to add the user that we just created to the database. So that's the final step in the process here. We go down to the bottom of the page and we go add user to database. We select from our user in the drop-down list. We select our database from the database drop-down and we select add. Then we're presented with a number of options, and these relate to the privileges that we're giving to that user on our database. And we're going to select all privileges and then make changes. And once you've done this, you're ready to go and connect your WordPress files that we just uploaded to the server previously with this database that we just created. Before we go ahead and do that, I want to show you one more thing, which is not a necessary step at this stage, but I'm going to show you where your database files reside. And that's inside an icon called PHP MyAdmin. This is a really good one to know for later on. If you're wanting to create a manual backup of your WordPress site, you can go into PHP MyAdmin and export your database. And you can also re-import a database if you're restoring from a backup using this PHP MyAdmin. So here we are at the final step. You navigate to the front end of your website where you just uploaded your WordPress files in one of the previous steps. And you'll find that you'll see a WordPress installation screen appear. If you don't have this screen, then you haven't quite followed those previous steps the way I described it. But if you do see this screen, you're well on the way to completing your installation. So the first thing we're going to do now is press continue. It's defaulted to English United States as my main language. Once we press continue, we'll see an introductory screen that tells us that we'll need to know our database name, our username and password, and also our database host, which all come from the previous step. So let's go. So there we are, where there are 5 fields for us to fill in. We're going to fill in our database name, our username, and our password. In terms of our database host, we leave this set to localhost. And in our final option, we get to select a table prefix. And you can leave this to the default that has been provided by WordPress, which is WP_. Now you're ready to go, hit submit. And you get to the final screen where WordPress acknowledges that you've succeeded, and you can now run the installation. Now this step is also really important. You need to create a site title and most importantly a username for the administrator who's going to be able to log into WordPress at a later stage and edit the site. So make sure you select a non-generic username, a complex password, and of course an email address where you can retrieve a lost password. And also, as in the previous step, make sure you keep a copy of this somewhere in a secure place so that you have access to WordPress at any stage by logging in with your unique username and password. And once you've done this, you've set up WordPress. It's as simple as that. You can now log in and have a look at the installation. And to do this, you need to go to your domain name where the WordPress is installed. And then in the web browser toolbar, you'll need to enter after your domain name /wp-admin. Then you can enter the username and password you just created. And this will take you into the control panel of your WordPress installation. And there you'll see a dashboard which contains some basic information about your site. And on the left-hand side is your main WordPress menu, which gives you access to your media, your posts, your pages, your appearance and plugins and so on. Everything you need to set up a fully customized WordPress solution. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit me up with a like and also subscribe to the channel. Every like and subscription goes a long way to ensuring the ongoing success of the channel. Thanks again. See you on the next video. Bye for now.